I've got 5 live streaming updates from YouTube that are coming out over the next year that are going to make your job as an entrepreneur so much easier, potentially more monetizable, and also help you save time in the process of creating videos. We just wrapped up Made on YouTube, where YouTube announces all the new features that are coming up for you as an entrepreneur creator for the next year. When it comes to live streaming, it can be daunting to put yourself out there and show up live because there are a lot of unknowns. So practice mode is a new feature that will allow you to go live from your mobile device and practice in a simulated environment using AI. There will be a chat going so that you can practice connecting and engaging with your audience, and it will allow you to really understand what that environment is, and as soon as you're ready, then there's a go live button so you can keep up the bravery and just go. And while it is mobile only, which kind of disappointed me, it will be available later this year. Let's talk about vertical and horizontal live streaming. Now, as it stands now, you have to use 2 separate devices, 2 separate computers to go live vertically and horizontally. Now, vertically gets you a bigger potential reach, and horizontal streaming really tends to stay within your audience or an audience that might find you through other browse methods. But now from the live control room, you will actually be able to choose vertical, horizontal, or vertical and horizontal at the same time. What that's going to do is send one stream out as horizontal, just like a normal live stream, and one vertical as well. These are 2 separate stream keys, if you know what that means. And that is really cool as an opportunity to do one single stream and get a bigger, wider reach in the way that the viewer wants to consume it without you doing additional work. Now, the key thing to remember here is that it is only going to essentially crop that vertical stream straight down the middle. So you won't want to be off to the side, and you'll want to keep visuals in mind and not have really important visuals off to the side, because it'll just crop right off the center. But the cool thing about this is that it is a single chat, so those are combined. You're not having to look in 2 different places for the chat experience, and this is going to start rolling out in November through the end of the year. React Live is the next live streaming feature, and this is the ability to react or watch with another live stream. So essentially you're live and you can bring another live stream in on the YouTube platform, and you can kind of react to that. Now, this is a typical React creator experience. However, as an entrepreneur, I think you can use it in pretty cool strategic ways, as long as there are some interesting live streams going on at the time. So for example, if there's something big in your industry that is going on a live YouTube stream, you should take advantage of this and go live, react to that, and then your audience gets to experience your commentary of that video. Creators can opt out of being reacted to. So if you are sensitive to that happening to you, then you can opt out of that. It is going to be testing early next year and rolling out after that. But the cool thing is there's no risk of copyright strikes for that experience. Now, as you know, I do not put ads on my live streams because I don't want to ruin your experience. I don't want an ad insert from YouTube themselves to destroy the experience or the information that you're getting from me while I'm live. Now they are offering side-by-side experience. So when you are going live, you could put in an ad insert, and that will go side by side. So your video and the ad, and then the ads audio is going to take over. I was a little disappointed in that, but it kind of makes sense because we don't want to destroy the effectiveness of the ad insert either. But they could still see what is happening, and they can still see the chat room as well. Now, here's a really cool potential feature: AI highlights of your live stream. So as you are live, you will be able to have highlights being created by AI of what's going on during the stream. These could be turned into clips. Now, after the stream is over, it will actually produce 3 different clips that it thinks is the best of the best, the most interesting, the most engaging, the potentially most interesting for a short form version. And then it'll show that to you, and you can choose to publish that as a short or not. Here's why that's so cool, because it takes the workload off of you after the fact. Most of you are not actually doing anything with your live streams to turn those into shorts, even though you should. Now here's an automated process for that is not involving you other than to review. It's like having an extra team member that is doing all of that work for you. So you can review and choose to put it out to shorts or not. Now I asked if it's potentially to be regenerated, like if I don't like that clip, can I regenerate it? Kind of like we can in third-party tools. You cannot at this time, but maybe we could see that coming out at a later date, maybe. So what do you think about those live streaming updates from YouTube coming out this year and over the next year? Leave a comment with your favorite update and how you might use it in your business. And I will see you in the next video.